The one formatting mistake that makes readers trash your script before page 5. Readers decide if your script is amateur in 3 seconds flat. Not from your story, not from your dialogue, from your margins. Here is the brutal truth. Standard screenplay format exists because it equals time. One page equals 1 minute of screen time. But most writers never learn this, so their 110-page script is actually a 140-minute movie, and the reader knows it before the first scene ends. Therefore, every formatting choice you make is secretly a math problem. Courier 12-point font, 1-inch margins on 3 sides, 1.5 on the left for binding. These are not style choices, they are a clock. Get them wrong and the reader does not think rookie mistake. They think, this writer does not respect my time. Format is not the cage, format is the handshake. So now you know format is a clock, but knowing the rule and actually building the page correctly are two very different things. Let me show you exactly how a page is built, piece by piece. Every screenplay page has 6 building blocks. Miss one and the whole thing breaks. Start at the top. Scene headings, int or ext. Location, day or night. That is it. 3 elements, always capitalized, never a full sentence. But here is where writers panic. They start adding dusk and magic hour and late afternoon. Readers hate this, therefore keep it clean. Below the heading goes action lines, present tense, active voice, only what the camera can see. Then character names, centered, all caps, before every single line of dialogue. Then dialogue, indented to the center block. Then parentheticals, used sparingly, directly under the name. Then transitions like cut to, only when the cut itself is the point of the scene. 6 blocks, strict order, every single page. Master these 6 and your page looks like a professional wrote it. The 6 blocks get you looking right. But there is one single element inside those blocks that beginners butcher every single time, and it kills the read faster than anything else on the page. Bad action lines are secretly the #1 reason scripts get abandoned. Most writers treat action lines like a novel. They write what the character feels, they write backstory, they write camera angles. But here is the problem, none of that exists on screen. The camera cannot show you that Sarah is haunted by her dead mother. Therefore, you must write only what the lens can capture, what moves, what speaks, what appears. Keep every action line to 4 lines or fewer. White space is not emptiness, it is pacing. Short blocks read fast. The reader's eye races down the page. Long, dense paragraphs stop everything cold. The best action lines feel like a punch. 1 image, total clarity. You see it before you finish reading it. The page should feel fast before the movie even starts. Your action lines are clean now, but there is one more invisible trap sitting inside your dialogue block, and it is the most embarrassing mistake a writer can make in front of a professional reader. Parentheticals are killing your screenplay 1 beat at a time. A parenthetical is the tiny direction sitting below a character name, just before their dialogue, like sarcastically or laughing. And every professional reader sees them as a red flag. Here is why. If your dialogue needs a label to tell the reader how it sounds, the dialogue itself is broken. But writers use them constantly because they are scared the emotion will not land. Therefore, the line never gets fixed. It just gets a bandage. The rule is simple. Use parentheticals only when the reading of the line is genuinely impossible to guess, or when the character is speaking to a specific person in a crowded scene. That is it. 2 cases. Everything else is noise. Cut them. Fix the line instead. Your dialogue will be 10 times stronger. The best dialogue tells you exactly how it sounds without ever telling you. You have the format locked and the dialogue clean. But there is one final mistake that even experienced writers make, and it lives right at the very top of page 1. The first line of your screenplay is either a door or a wall. Most writers open with a long scene heading, then a dense block of action setting up the world. Weather, geography, history, mood. The reader's eyes glaze over. But great screenwriters know the secret. Your very first image must create a question the reader cannot stop themselves from answering. Chinatown opens with a man looking at photos that destroy him. There is nothing else. We need to know why. Therefore, your first action line should drop the reader into a single specific image that is strange, tense, funny, or broken. With no explanation, no context, no setup. Trust the reader. They will follow you anywhere if you make them curious on line 1. The format gets you in the room. That first image is what makes them stay. You only get one first line. Make it the one they remember. If this gave you one thing to fix in your script today, go fix it right now, then come back. Because the next video breaks down a full page of a working screenplay line by line, and you will never read a script the same way again.